Hey polish fans, it's Caroline again and welcome to another video here at Owl Lacquer. In today's video we are unboxing more polish. We are taking a peek at the new Orly Winter collection that just arrived in the mail, some Leona Cosmetics that I ordered a couple of months ago or maybe a month and a half, and some Monarch Lacquer. We'll see how this goes as far as time because the Leona Cosmetics is actually quite a large package here. I don't know if you can even see how big it is, but I ordered an entire collection of their magnetics plus more polish. So depending on how long that takes, I might have time to unbox one of the smaller packages, but we'll see how it goes. Before we get started though, let's go ahead and see what is on my nails. I have two beautiful green Pruglies on. The first on my left hand is from Owl Lacquer. This is T-Rex Doesn't Want to Be Fed. This was from Little Box of Horrors for September 2023, and it was a reanimation. You guys, this is stunning. This is a gorgeous olive green cream that has these black to red multi-chrome flakes in it. And I want to say there was iridescent flakes in here as well. So you're seeing all of these rainbows in there. The black to red multi-chrome shift adds a lot of depth to the color. It's been beautiful. Now, of course, I have been wearing it for a few days, so I do have some tip wear going on, but this has been beautiful. So that was T-Rex Doesn't Want to Be Fed. And then on my right hand is another Owl Lacquer. This is Loud Librarians. This one came out in the Polished Gamers box for April 2024. This was one that was, I feel like one of my earlier, at least this year, purchases of an unusual green. And I had bought olives before, a bit more frequently, I would say, than this brighter golden green. But you guys, I love this. So very happy that I decided to grab this one. It is this slightly deep olive around the edges that has a pretty strong golden gleam in it. It does also have shifts to like an aqua green. You see that brighter green at the edges. And because of the base and all of the shifts, you do have this depth on the nail. It's very beautiful. It's also a slightly larger particle size. It's just beautiful. So that is another one that I'm absolutely enjoying. I mean, look at that warmer gold. It is stunning. So that is Loud Librarians. Doing a double whammy of Owl Lacquer. With that said, let's go ahead and dig in. The first one, we're just going to do the smaller package first from Monarch Lacquer. This should just be a couple of polishes. I in fact had to double check that I had ordered these, if these are the ones that I'm thinking they are, because I was scrolling through Instagram. Amethyst Haze, Butterflies Effect, Toasted Number. No, this is an earlier order from August. So I should have another package from Monarch somewhere. Okay, I found it. So we're going to do both of those at the same time because this is the one that I was talking about. This one is from September, and this one has 3 of the polishes from their latest collection. So we're going to look at all 6 polishes from the 2 orders that I have from Monarch. Okay, first up, I got Amethyst Haze. This is one of their creams. This is a really beautiful, cool-toned purple with like a pinch of a gray lean to it. At the same time, it's kind of bright, like it's almost periwinkle-ish or something. I mean, there's a nuance to this that I absolutely love. So that one was Amethyst Haze. Can't wait to see that one swatched. And as always with these haul videos, eventually all of the colors will have their own haul videos. I have quite a backlog of ones that I need to do at this point, but unboxing is a lot easier. So for the time being, we're just going to enjoy what I got. Next up, I got another cream. This is Toasted Umber, and you guys, holy moly. This is an absolutely stunning orange-leaning warm brown. This is gorgeous. It's another of the cream formulas from the brand, and you guys, it is perfect for fall. Just to do a couple of brief comparisons in the bottle to oranges that I have set aside for my fall rack. I still need to make that orange fall video. We'll see how that goes. This is OPI's. My Italian is a little rusty. I feel like on camera they're going to look identical, but my Italian is a little rusty is lighter. I don't know if that's going to come through on camera, but it is lighter by at least a shade or 2. Now they are in the same family, but I feel like there's even more, maybe yellow. In my Italian is a little rusty. And then let's compare it to, this is Death Valley Nails Coquelicot. Again, this is lighter actually by quite a lot. This has way more yellow in it, so this is more squashy, whereas Toasted Umber has more of that rich burnt orange color to it. I have a couple of Essies. This first one is Playing Coy. Again, very different. There's a lot more yellow in Playing Coy. There's also a different shade of orange in there. There's way more of a burnt quality to Toasted Umber. And then just one more. We have Essie's Head to Topaz, and that has more warmth. Well, maybe a slight bit more yellow in it again, but also I almost want to say there's a little bit more red in that one. So yeah, no straight up dupes. Good to know. But yeah, beautiful color. Cannot wait to see this one swatched as well. So that was Toasted Umber. And then the last one that I got in this August order from Monarch was the Shimmer Custom. This was from the Shimmers group on Facebook for August. This is the Butterfly Effect. Again, I was scrolling through Instagram today and I saw the time frame of this and I was like, oh shoot, did I miss that? Nope, I did buy it. I just had it yet to unbox it. But this is part of the Shimmers custom Facebook group, and this is a beautiful like berry based shimmer. It's got that berry tone in the base and then a beautiful blue to purple to green shifting shimmer. This is beautiful. So that one was the Butterfly Effect. All right, on to the three that I got from was it the Monarch collection or yeah, I think it was the Monarch collection. Very aptly named. Obviously the brand is Monarch. Oh, you guys, oh my goodness. So this first one that I got is Flight of the Monarchs. Just look at this beauty. This is stunning. The swatches of this looked incredible. I thought at first that it might be a little bit too similar to, what was that, Mind Freak, I think, Fair Maiden, but this is not similar enough at all. Now it has flakies and it is an orange, but the base of this one is not quite as like bright and deep. This is like burnt. It is so gorgeous. Look at that color. Plus there are black flakes in this. You can see that on the wand. This is such a beautiful combination. And I want to say once it's on the nails, there's even more components that show through besides the flakes and the black flakes. But this is just absolutely gorgeous. So cannot wait to see that one swatched as well. This has got to get on my nails. So that was Flight of the Monarch. Next up, ooh, this is a magnetic. This is Butterfly Voyage. And this is a stunning magnetic. So we have that darkened base, we have a green micro flake in it, and then that multi-chrome magnetic pole where I'm seeing pink, orange, and gold. That is absolutely beautiful. Another one that I cannot wait to see swatched. Let's go ahead and just see the base. I think the base might just be that shimmer particle because there on the neck, I'm not really seeing a specific like tint in the base, but that one was Butterfly Voyage. And then the last one is another beautiful green. Oh my gosh. This one is Ancient Instinct. This is so beautiful. It has this like blackened green olive base. You can see that there on the neck of the bottle. And then it is jam-packed full of these golden and green particles. There's flakes and like a large particled shifting shimmer. This is just amazing. I cannot wait to get this one on my nails. It looks gorgeous. I want to say there's also like golden flakes in there. You can see that like metallic gold flake in there. So pretty. So that one was Ancient Instinct. So those were the two orders that I got from Monarch. Let's go ahead and briefly look at the new Orly Winter collection. This just came in the mail today. So it is the Après Ski. Is that how you say that? Après Ski? I'm not really sure. But it looks like we do have a couple of specialty finishes, Twinkling Lights and Double Diamond, and then some softer tones like a khaki, a light skin tone, a very pale green, and a dark blue. We did get stickers and then another bonus polish. So here is the Apres-ski, again, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, collection. That looks beautiful together. This is very wintry for sure. Most of the colors are softer, except for that blue. We have one pop of a darker color, so let's start there. That is a blue, I would almost call it navy, but it's not quite as deep. This one is Last Run. Then we have this one, which is the diamond polish, double diamond, a silver shimmer. I'm curious if that is going to be opaque on its own or if it's meant as more of a shimmer. I mean, it looks pretty opaque. Then here is that soft pink. This one is called Snow Bunny. Next up is that very, very light white leaning green. This is Fresh Powder. Mint with like a ton of white in it. Then we have the second shimmer polish. This is Twinkling Lights. And actually this could even be micro glitter. Yeah, I think this might be micro glitter in a rosy pink. And then lastly, we have that neutral color. This one is called Chalet Getaway. I think this is the one that I sort of called a khaki, maybe. Yeah, it's weird. It's not quite as khaki as it looked here. See, that looks very much khaki. That looks skin tone. So I don't know. In any case, that was Chalet Getaway, and that was a brief look at the Orly Winter collection. We'll see about swatching and doing the potential dupes when I do their own video. Next up, we are going to do Leona Cosmetics. Like I said, this one is a big one. They were having a sale. There had been some magnetic polishes that had been on my radar for quite some time, so I decided to go ahead and grab quite a few. Got a little thank you card. Ooh, some special Leona Cosmetics paper that is beautiful. And it looks like there is also a gift with purchase. I forgot about that. I think you could have specified if you wanted a nail polish or if you preferred an eyeshadow. I think I had completely forgotten to add that when I checked out. Let's go ahead and see what I got. So I'm doing this in order of how they are on the invoice just to make things easier. So the first one is maybe psilocybin. I am not too sure, but it's from the Slickadelic Magnetic Collection. So it has this beautiful magnetic pull. I'm seeing gold, green, and that reddy pink. And then the base is this beautiful, like, I don't even know. What is the base color? This might be another one where the shimmer is making up the base because I don't think I'm seeing a tint to it. But it's got so many different colors going on in it. You have those shifts from the magnetic pull, but in the secondary shimmer, I'm seeing aqua and green. I'm seeing blue, purple, like a berry magenta coming up. This has so many colors. This is absolutely jaw-dropping. So that one was psilocybin. And again, I am probably not saying that right. Next up is Smolder Light. We're just going to do this. Make it a little bit easier. Smolder Light. Here we go. Beautiful boxes, by the way, hollow. And then they have the beautiful Leona Cosmetics pattern as well. So Smolder Light is from their stained glass collection. This is gorgeous. Gorgeous. So this one has gold and orange, pink, blue, green. I think I'm seeing purple at the very, very extreme edges. Wow. Now this reminds me kind of Jewel Beetle from Mooncat. That was one of their last collections. Now they just released today their Pandora collection, but Jewel Beetle came out in like the Fallen collection or something like that. But I didn't get it because I got this one. So we'll see how it goes. But this one looks like it's going to have all the rainbows. So this might fill the void for that one. But that one was Smolder Light. I've been holding off on my Mooncat purchases until they have their next sale. Then there is the Space Time Slick bundle. That is 7 polishes. All of these. So we're going to just set all those aside and then move on to the next one, which is New York Sour. So this was part of like their, I think, mixology collection or something along those lines. And this is beautiful. So this has, yeah, look at that, a beautiful berry, like really rich berry base. I don't know if that's going to come through. You can kind of start to see it there on the neck, but it is one of those polishes that is so jam-packed full of shimmer that is most of what you're going to see probably on the nail, is this beautiful warm shimmer. So I'm seeing gold and orange. There's potentially something else going on, but I can't tell if that's just the shifts that are like mixing with that berry base to create this sort of a dusty purple around the edges. It might be that, but in any case, this is absolutely gorgeous. So that was New York Sour. Next is Pass the Glam Berry Sauce. I think this came out in the like a Thanksgiving collection or holiday collection. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, so I need to compare this to, in fact, we're just going to do that right now. Mooncat's Dragon Glass or Dragon something. Here we go. Dragon Scales. How does that compare? Yay, they're not dupes. Okay, so they are similar in formulation. So on the left is Dragon Scales, on the right is Pass the Glamberry Sauce. So both of them are flake heavy. If it's very similar to Dragon Scales, it's not going to have any color. Oh yeah, see, it's got a clear base. So all of the color that you're going to get on the nails is going to come from these multi-chrome flakes, not a base color at all. But are different shifts in these flakes. So the ones in Dragon Glass, from my angle back here, I'm seeing more of like a gold on the face of Dragon Scales, and I'm seeing a berry at Pass the Glamberry Sauce. So very fitting in the name. Both do have a like holographic scattered glitter in there, but yeah, the shifts are different. So very, very happy about that, because I was wondering how they would compare, but happy to note they are not dupes. So that one was Pass the Glamberry Sauce. And we have Flying Buttress. This is part of the Chaos collection. This had come out a few collections ago, and I had sort of held off on buying it, but this is another magnetic. And you guys, look at this color. It is holographic, it has flakes, it is multi-chrome, it is so many things, plus magnetic. Well, mine is not being magnetic. Mine is not moving at all. And to be honest, I mean, I don't really remember it being a magnetic per se. I remember it being all the other things. Oh, and my bottle is chipped. But it's beautiful. It's got a lot of other things going for it. It's got a lot of shifts in the multi-chrome and in those flakes plus the hollow. So I'll have to go back and check and see if it was meant to be a magnetic or if my bottle was just mislabeled. But in any case, that one was Flying Buttress. It is beautiful regardless. Then next up we have Smudge Haze. This is part of the Chaos collection as well. Ooh, that is gorgeous. So this one has like a light bruisey reddish purple base loaded with this larger particled shimmer or a microflake, maybe even both. It is stunning. So pretty. So lots of different shifts. I'm seeing purple, aqua, and green at least. Those are stunning. So that one was Smudge Haze. And we're just going to do this little thing because I don't think you can see that one. Okay. And then that means that Desert Rose is the freebie. Yeah, gift with purchase. Totally missed that the first round. All right. So Desert Rose was the gift with purchase. And this is interesting. I don't know that I knew about this polish, but this has kind of this warm sandy base color. You can see that there on the neck of the bottle. And then it's full of this rosy color as well as some green smaller flecks. We'll have to see how I like this on. It is sort of neutral, but at the same time, it could potentially start to fall into the Prugly realm if more of that base comes through. You see that like sandy, taupey, khaki color. So I'm curious how that one's going to swatch, but that was Desert Rose. All right, then we are left with these 7 polishes from the Magnetic Space-Time Slick Formulas. So I was just gobsmacked when I saw these swatched on Caitlin's swatches. So I decided to go ahead and just grab the whole collection. This one is Spaghettification. And it is a beautiful magnetic. It's got that gold to green, like a slick green to slight orange in that magnetic pull. And then the base of this is kind of a dusty blackened blue. You can kind of see that there. But very, very pretty. I think this was one that I didn't necessarily have on my wish list if I was going to buy them separately, but I can't wait to see it swatched. I think this could fall into the kind of sort of maybe Prugly realm. So that one was Spaghettification. Ooh, this one was on my wish list if I was going to buy them individually. This one is Event Horizon. So stinking gorgeous. This one has a larger particle flake to it. It has like a magenta to gold to green shift in it. The base is sort of this blackened color. It is absolutely beautiful. And I want to say I am 100% seeing hollow in this one as well. That is absolutely beautiful. So that one was Event Horizon. Ooh, next up, this was also on my wish list. This was Thermonuclear, and you guys, I love these fiery shifts in a multi-chrome. It's just gorgeous. This also has hollow in it. Now in this one, you're seeing more of the warm tones, so orange and a warm gold. I think there's a shift to green in this one, plus the hollow, plus that blackened base. This is just absolutely jaw-dropping. That needs to get on my fall rack as well. So that was Thermonuclear. This is another one that was on my wish list. This is Wormhole. This is absolutely beautiful as well. This mixes blue with purple. There are shifts to like a gold and a red at the edges, all in that blackened base. There's hollow. And then that magnetic pull. Look at that blue that gets pulled up into the magnetic line. So gorgeous. So that was Wormhole. Next up is Gravity Well. I think this was another one that was on my wish list. So like I said, I had a lot of them. I think there was only about 2 maybe that were sort of iffy. I was on the fence, which is why I decided to just go ahead and grab the entire collection. Feels worth it, especially when you're getting it in discount. The bundle themselves is a discount, and then the discount on top of that with their sale going on made it worth it for me, because if I only spent a couple more dollars to get 2 more polishes, then that makes it worth it for me. But this one has a blue to magenta to purple multi-chrome in that magnetic pull. I feel like on camera you're mostly seeing the blue, but see that magenta and purple there at the edges? I'm seeing that much more predominantly in person. And then this has like a golden shimmer plus the hollow in that blackened base. Stunning, simply stunning. So that was Gravity Well. Next up we have Quazar. Again, very similar formulation. I feel like I'm repeating myself, but you have that multi-chrome flake, you have hollow, then you have that blackened dark base. This one has more of a green to aqua in that shifting multi-chrome, and something in here is shifting to like a purple, like a smoky purple around the edges. So this is another absolutely beautiful one. I love that slimy, bright green. And in person, I'm seeing an aqua, plus there's a purple fleck in there, which I don't know if I can get that to come out to play on camera, but I can definitely see it in person. There's little purple flecks. There we go, kind of right there. It's a little bit more subtle on camera, but that one was Quazar. And then the last polish in the Space-Time Slick Formula Magnetic Collection, the Slickadelic, is Singularity. I think this was another one that was on my wish list, so maybe only one of them was not really on my wish list. I don't know. I really don't know. But this one has more like a mix of warmth with that green shimmer. So you have a pink, you have orange, you have gold, you've got the green, then you have the hollow, all in this blackened like bluish base. This is stunning as well. All of these are so gorgeous. So that one was Singularity. And I think that was one of the things that Caitlin was saying when she swatched the whole collection, was they just, all of them are so special in their finish because they have the hollow, they have the multi-chrome, they have so many different rainbows and shifts. Plus when you magnetize them, you're getting shifts from that as well. So all of them are going to be very fun to swatch. So that was my haul from Leona Cosmetics. The majority of those did come from that Slickadelic Magnetic Collection. Okay, we're going to do one more slightly larger order. Beautiful hollow packaging. This is Night Owl Lacquer, and they had a color of the month that I wanted to grab. So I ended up getting quite a few Pruglies in this one. And I want to say I also got some of their creams. But yeah, this was definitely a Prugly order. Is anyone surprised? I don't think so. Okay. Let's try to do these in order as well. The first one is going to be that November color of the month, which was Olive Me Loves Olive Fall. Any guesses on the color? Ooh, my goodness. Olive Me Loves Olive Fall. Okay, so yeah, this was a color of the month for November from 2018. 2018? Holy Toledo. Okay, wow. Okay. So this is obviously not exactly the reason I went to the website, but yeah, it definitely caught my attention this time because this is absolutely beautiful. This is kind of along the lines of Elysian Fields from Orly. Here's Elysian Fields. Olive Me is definitely darker. It's a bit less yellowy, but it is beautiful and swampy. Cannot wait to wear this one either. This is beautiful. Okay, compared to another Orly, because I have a lot of these greens right next to me. The other Orly is Wild Willow. And again, Olive Me Loves Olive Fall is darker. It is beautiful. By comparison, I feel like there's more white in the base in Wild Willow. This one from Owl Lacquer is like packed full of that pigment. That is so beautiful. So yeah, very excited to have that one. Olive Me Loves Olive Fall. Just wowzers. So pretty. Okay, we're going to start running out of room here. Oh well, okay. Don't lose your head. Another cream? Ooh. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. So yeah, this was Don't Lose Your Head. It doesn't say what collection it came from, but my guess is another fall collection because this is fall in a bottle. This is a beautiful shade of burnt orange. Okay, the other burnt orange that I got from Monarch is Toasted Umber. Let's do a comparison. Again, I feel like on camera they are going to look very similar, but just from the bottle shots, I feel like Toasted Umber actually has a little bit more white in the base, whereas Don't Lose Your Head is a little bit more saturated, not by a ton, but I feel like there's less white in that base, so it might come off even richer, because I mean, Toasted Umber is a very rich color, but I just feel like Don't Lose Your Head might be even more saturated. So we'll see how that ends up going, but that is absolutely beautiful. That's Don't Lose Your Head, another stunning fall orange. Okay, next is Bite Me. I think this might be another cream. Like I said, I was trying to get a number of their fall creams. This one is Bite Me, and holy moly, this is a beautiful, deep burnt red. Like oxblood almost. This is so pretty. Who do I even have out that I could compare this to? So here is Red from Cracked. And here is Bite Me from Night Owl. Now again, I feel like on camera they're probably going to look virtually identical, but they're different. There's less brown in Red, whereas with Bite Me, I feel like there's more brown. And again, I do not know if that nuance is going to come through the bottles, but they're definitely different. But yeah, that's another beautiful color. That is Bite Me. Next up is Crisp Air. Ooh, okay, so this is going to be one of the specialty finishes that I got. And I think it might have been... No, this is from one of the older ones. Okay. Oh my goodness. This is so pretty. Absolutely jaw-dropping. Wow, 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 wow. So that is Crisp Air. This has been on the website since 2019. So yeah, obviously in 2019 when this came out, I was probably not paying attention to the website specifically. Again, I feel like I was doing more of the Night Owl Lacquer thing through collab boxes like Hella Handmade Creations, Polished Pickup, and all of that. But you guys, this is right up my alley this year. This is absolutely gorgeous. Now there is another comparison because it is reminding me of Dijon Disco from Cracked Nail Polish. How do they compare? Similar like concept, I would say, but different. They are definitely different. I feel like Dijon Disco is lighter by comparison. I mean, you can see that deeper shade of green that's going to be in that base of crisp air, but like descriptive wise of having this olive green with a beautiful warmer shift to it, they both have that. So I cannot wait to see how this one swatches, because Dijon Disco was like one of my favorite polishes that I've worn recently. It was just like incredible. So if this is going to be like its darker, grungier, moodier cousin, I am all for that. So that was Crisp Air. I am super excited to see that one swatched. Next up is Sunsets with Sasquatch. I think this was one that I had on my radar, at least, potentially from previous perusals on the website. Oh my gosh. So yeah, Sunsets with Sasquatch. This has been on the website since fall 2021. You guys, if you want Pruglies, if you're in the market for Pruglies, check out Night Owl Lacquer. Wow. I mean, half of this order, at least I will say, was basically a Prugly order. And not all of these are new. So, but this one is actually very hard to describe. I don't even know what I would call the base color. Is that maybe like a light gray brown or a dusty taupey brown? And then it's just positively jam-packed, full of this warmer, well, sunset color. It sunsets with Sasquatch. So it's got that brownie base, that brown taupe base, and then this red to gold to yellow to green shift in that shimmer. That is just so pretty. So another one that needs to be on my nails, needs to be on my fall rack. That was Sunsets with Sasquatch. 3 more. We have Mustard Seed, which was September color of the month. So I feel like that might have been fairly recent. Yeah, this was the color of the month for this September 2024. Wow. So yeah, Mustard Seed. This was the reason for going to the website in the first place. I had seen this teased probably in one of the Facebook groups, potentially even in the Prugly group. And yeah, this is so interesting. So this kind of falls into like the mustardy baby poopy color that is like the typical color that you hear people talk about when you're talking up Pruglies. This is kind of olivey, but it's more mustardy, as the name would suggest. But yeah, this is such an interesting cream. So unusual. So, I mean, if you have been into Pruglies for years and years and years, perhaps you already have something kind of similar, but I don't think I do. This is like very unusual. But let's see if I do have anything I could compare this to. Let's just do Elysian Fields again and see how that compares. Kind of, sort of, maybe. I do feel like Mustard Seed is a bit lighter. By comparison, Elysian Fields is the darker of the two. And then we'll just do Dijon Disco again from Cracked. That's greener for sure. So yeah, I don't think I really have anything too obviously comparable, which again is great. So that one is Mustard Seed. Next up is Moonstruck. So this was part of their 8-year anniversary release. Oh my gosh. So this one, oh wow. How would I even describe the base? Maybe the base is a pale purple, but there's so many other shifts going on. You have hollow, you have that shimmer. There might even be like a microflake on top of the shimmer. This has so many colors. Oh yeah, there's absolutely a flake in there. You see that sort of a texturally fleck that you're seeing? This has so many beautiful colors. Look at the rainbows. In some lights, I feel like this is going to look way more purpley, and then in others, you're going to get this like brown tonality to come through. Wow. This is absolutely gorgeous. So that was Moonstruck. Yeah, I get the feeling this is going to be such a shifter on the nails. And then last but not least is Olive for Mustard. Another Prugly, another cream. And this one came out as a 3rd color of the quarter for 2022. And we have another green. So this one is more olivey than Mustard Seed. So by comparison, Mustard Seed has that sort of like a Dijon-y, browny yellow going on with like a pinch of olive. By comparison, Olive for Mustard is more of a green that has a pinch of a mustard, maybe lean to it. Another beautiful green. That was Olive for Mustard. Well, there we have it. We had Monarch Lacquer, Leona Cosmetics, and Night Owl Lacquer. Oh, and of course the Orly Winter collection. But yeah, let me know which ones were your favorites. All of these were stupendous. I had a really fun time opening the Leona and of course the Monarch, for especially these three, even though I love the creams as well. But man, oh man, that Night Owl Lacquer haul with all of those Pruglies was chef's kiss. Absolutely loving those. In any case, hopefully you guys had a good time hanging out with me and unboxing polish. If you're new, do think about hitting that little subscribe button down below. That way you don't miss out on any of my new videos, and I will see you in that next one.